Hiya John, well done the session. Good to see you in the golf ball as well as you were by the end of the session. Just going to run through a couple of points that we discussed in the session. As we did say, I think as a golfer you can definitely identify symptoms, whether you're coming down too steep or cutting across the golf ball, based on the fact you're hitting the golf ball either with a slice or maybe hitting the ground behind the golf ball. Problem is sometimes as golfers we try and sort of self-diagnose, and as a result of that we can often get ourselves stuck into all sort of bother trying to cure a fault with another fault. And if you've been playing quite a bit over the last few weeks, as you said, you're ingraining more and more faults to try and cure the fault. And you're a good enough golfer, after enough shots you'll kind of figure out what to do, but unfortunately the bad shots that are causing the issue, they're going to be more and more prevalent. So if we look here at the left-hand side now on the video, you can see in terms of your takeaway, what we saw quite a lot on the takeaway, the club was going back a little bit no more with the wrist. So just look at your glove hand there, the back of your left hand now kind of pointing towards the target. In your first 2 or 3 feet of movement, that golf club, the back of your left hand now is kind of pointing straight towards the camera. So in that motion there now, you simply just sort of folded your arms away, getting that golf club a little bit behind your body. Then you also discussed the turning of your torso. Well, if the club is going back this far now and your torso is not really turning, when you then start putting that rotation, as you'll see here now, what you then got to start doing is now lifting your arms up to try and get that club into a good position. If you hadn't done that, the club would have whipped somewhere behind your body very flat, and you'd be coming back into the golf ball from a very awkward and very difficult angle to hit the golf ball. So I want to try and get the feeling of trying to feel that sort of connection now between your left arm and the chest. I would suggest when you do play, try and sort of get this sort of waggle into your game here. We can see the club going back here now, much more kind of one-piece movement there with the left arm and the connection. There's still going to be some wrist hinge there, but we're not sort of pre-setting it too much. The club now working back nicely in front. If we look at that position and compare that to what you were kind of here, you can see now based on the right hand side, you've definitely turned your torso, you've maintained that kind of triangle that your arms and the shoulders make, and the club's going back nice and wide. Whereas this one on the left hand side has basically been a bit of a forearm rotation and hinge of the wrist. So once that club went back better, you can then get the sensation of how the arms are going to work. Now obviously what we expect in the drill, it to be a little bit exaggerated. When it comes to it in the golf ball, we're still going to be a little bit in that same position. However, look where your hands are in relation to the body there. They have moved a little bit further in this way. This is the back of your left hand now is further away from your right leg. It hasn't sort of folded quite so much and quite so much. So the top of the backswing there now, as you said, felt a little bit short. For me, the backswing is comprised of two 90 degrees, 90 degree shoulder turn, 90 degree wrist hinge. You have both of them in abundance there, so in a really, really good position. As you come back to the golf ball, we can then unwind and rotate. Good strike of the ball. And right the way through up onto that left side, something we sort of seen in the past where you've been leaning back here. That was a much better move there with that shot. So work on that takeaway, get that feeling a little more sort of comfortable. So the more you can do that in terms of practice with the drill, sort of doing that as a sort of pre-shot waggle, literally for every single shot pretty much, ending off the green there obviously, so you're chipping even, you can make that kind of waggle just to get the feeling how your left arm and your body connect together in the takeaway. So hope that all makes sense. Any questions, obviously give me a shout, and I will see you again soon.